Hello, YouTube. How's everyone out there tonight? I hope you're in a good mood. Maybe a more somber and thoughtful one, having looked this video up. I am what one calls a patriot. I serve America's best interests, but is Obama's big budget spending in our best interest? The Great Depression, we did not spend our way out of. We worked hard and we saved. World War II was what saved us from the Depression. And I don't know, for those of you who are going to post, oh, you're a whatever party, I'm not a member of a political party. I am registered to vote. You know, let's go a little in-depth on voting. It doesn't matter. Vote, make your opinion be heard. There's this thing called the Electoral College. Most of you older people will know the Electoral College from your history class. Most of the younger ones, like myself, will not. The Electoral College is a group of people who actually, depending on, I believe it's the size of the state, I'm not 100%, our history classes don't cover this anymore, the size of the state, or population density, gather and elect the president. The popular vote, most of you who are old enough to remember the Bush-Gore, the Bush-Gore election of 2000, remember, the Gore won the popular vote. Bush won the Electoral College. I think, and a lot of you are going, I'm going to take a lot of flack over this statement, but, well, Bush was a good president. Had he been at a different time, I don't think he was ready to handle that situation. I don't think anyone could. Even your shining beacon of hope, like Obama. Or do you call him a shining beacon of change? Regardless, America is as corrupt as it's ever been, run by the bankers and the government. Some will call me an anarchist. I'm not an anarchist. I'm not a religion fanatic either. I'm a deist. It means there is a God to me, but he doesn't interact with us. He just set Earth in motion, and through the natural laws explained by Newton, yeah. Set the world in motion, and it goes and goes and goes. Anyway, back on topic. Just out of curiosity, does anybody out there know, and can cite this, not from Wikipedia, unless it's a citation from Wikipedia they'll add somewhere, who Barack Obama's greatest campaign contributor is? I don't quite remember, but I know it was some banking company, which is bad. Why is it bad? Because, you know, banking companies want money. They want America to spend money and not save it. The reason being is so they can get richer and we can get poorer. I don't have anything against banking. Believe me, good business makes money. But right now, we don't need bankers supporting our president. We need someone that will help us save to recover. Everyone thinks, you know, we spend our way out, we'll be fine. Germany. I can't remember their form of currency now. I think it's the euro. Back when they used a Deutschmark, which is, I think, it was beginning of the inflation, five US dollars, right? Okay, this is like, I think it was the ruler before Hitler. I'm not real sure. I'm a high schooler. My history class is building. I just happen to have a knack for telling people what I see is wrong. And, you know, YouTube, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Why YouTube? But, anyway, the Deutschmark, which was originally worth, keep in mind through the entire video, $5 US, at the end of the inflation before the current, I think it was the Germanic Empire still, I'm not sure. Anyway, or it might have been Hitler, I don't remember. This was like 8th grade and I'm a sophomore. Anyway, the Deutschmark was like worth not even the money, not even the paper it was printed on. I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous about this. Not even worth the paper it was printed on. It was a joke, you know. That's why our US dollar has become. Everybody expresses value mills and super deals. You know how many things you can get at McDonald's for under $1 US? None. First video. 0. Because of the tax of the government. Their price is under $1, but when you count in tax, everything is, I believe, $1.08. That's not the point I tried. Love McDonald's. Live off of McDonald's. Anyway. The point is, I know this gets off topic a lot, but the point is, if our government tries to spin us out of this, it's going to be where the American $5 bill, relating here if I remember right, isn't worth the paper it's worth. Like here, this is the paper, it's here. This is the 5. That's the word. You'd be better off scraping 5 off of the paper and just selling the paper back to the government, which isn't a bad idea. I like Barack Obama. Some of his stuff's good. But has no one ever thought, you know, the government really wanted to recover from this economic crisis, as they're calling it? Making heroin, cocaine, everything. Buying from people in Afghanistan under one, they don't sell to anyone else. I mean, we're not arresting any dealers, we find. It's, you know, beautiful. ATF and FDA. Anyway, and any local drug squad you can think that. And regulate drug trade through the government and tax it. I mean, if you make marijuana a recreational drug, this isn't a marijuana. I'm totally sober. Okay. If you legalize marijuana, you realize how many people would smoke it, buy it from a store. You tax it as much as you tax cigarettes, people would still. You do that with heroin. I'm not saying I support the use of heroin. No. Heroin's bad. Shut up. Heroin's very bad. But if you tax it and tax it more than cigarettes and alcohol and sell it, how much money you would make off of the addicts that have to have it if they couldn't get it from their dealer when he was in jail, but all of a sudden at 7-Eleven you could buy grade A heroin. Imported heroin at that. But think about that. I gotta get off here. Video's running long. But for now, think about what it means to be a patriot. Fox.